What? What?
There's no point screaming, stupid girl.
I can't with this. I can't. I can't. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Strike a pose. What is going on? Ayo Ronnie here. Back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be confused. Yes, I know at the beginning of the last video, I did mention that would be the last episode. Unfortunately, it was a really long episode. So it's a good day to have a great day. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Martha Is Dead. This was originally one episode. I just split it into two. I'll let you get back to that video. Don't forget to use creator code AyoRonnie in the Epic Game Store. Whether you want to purchase this game or any other game, that's all I got. This episode will contain a lot of sensitive issues, crazy stuff. So strike pose on that like button if you like crazy stuff. Don't say I didn't warn you. I don't have any good feelings about any of this. The feel-good feeling stopped once I pulled that gun out. Actually, like I don't know. What is that?
Oh dear God, so it's true. I killed my sister.
What?
I did everything to hide the truth. Then I killed my mother to rid myself of the guilt. But she was nasty and everything was her fault. God, what does that make me? I don't deserve to live a second longer. Maybe I will see her again and I can try and ask for her forgiveness. But if there is nothing after death, at least I will be free from this suffering. I know it's not right, but I can't do this anymore.
Shoot the shooter!
I fired instinctively at that soldier, hitting him right in the
Whoa!
head. But it was not a good idea, I'm alone. When the others came in, I closed my eyes. I heard a lot of commotion and then felt a sharp pain in the stomach. They were kicking me while another tried in vain to convince himself that the soldier on the ground was still alive. They hit me in the ribs, the back, and the stomach.
That's crazy.
I couldn't breathe, and at the same time I felt the need to vomit. They were ordered to put me on a seat. They bound me up so tightly that I couldn't feel my hands or feet. On the seat next to me was my father.
Oh, wow.
He was breathing, but he appeared to be unconscious. The guy in charge started asking me questions. He kept hitting me in the face and head with some kind of short cane.
That's crazy.
It was so violent I thought my skull would crack open.
Yeah.
All I could taste in my mouth was blood and broken teeth.
That's crazy.
I ran my tongue across my teeth, thinking to myself that I'd never be able to smile again. A frivolous thought, perhaps, but a painful one nonetheless. Part of my top lip was cut open and was hanging down. I foolishly tried to put it back in place using my tongue and lower lip. I threw up. They forced me to confess that my father had been carrying out all kinds of activity within the German army. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, so I tried to explain. But those punches... I would have done whatever it took to stop them. Whatever it took. Just after I told them what they wanted to hear, the general said, "All it took were 2 slaps and you sold out your father, you German whore." Then he ordered my father to be executed. It took less than a moment. He didn't even move. He pointed to one of the soldiers and then he pointed to me. My time had come. They all left except for the soldier who had the unpleasant task of finishing me off. I wanted to die, but not like that. Terror engulfed me. I could almost hear the sound of my body evacuating. I had the gun pointed to my forehead. I couldn't look at his face. I stank. I felt indecent. Then he moved the gun on purpose and shot without hitting me. He had taken pity on me. It must have been my fate not to die.
What? You gotta be the
He
most...
quickly cut the ropes and pushed me to the ground, saying out loud, "It's done. The German whore has been dealt with." I was left motionless on the ground. He left, and I fainted again.
Man, what? This girl got 9 lives, bro.
I need to get away from here. But first I want to hear the voices of my family one last time.
It's a lot to take in, bro. I didn't know that I'd be playing as the bad guys.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
Right. You know what you're about to hear, right?
What are you doing with your father's gun? It's dangerous. Stop it.
Talk. Tell me everything now. Tell me what you have done.
Okay. Calm down. I will tell you everything. I found that strange note when I woke up, and I immediately realized that something was wrong. Something was up with you, aside from your usual quirks. I came to check, but you weren't in your bedroom. You had spoken about the lake, and I got worried, so I called your father, and we went to see what was going on. We found you sitting in your underwear at the side of the lake. You kept saying that nothing had happened, and you kept repeating things like that. I hugged you to try and make you feel better, but you did not speak again for days. What is happening to you?
You should tell me what's going on. I'm not going to that loony bin.
I would never have wanted this, but I'm afraid you will harm yourself further. You were really hurting yourself in front of the piano that night. What else could we do?
You killed my sister and now you're afraid because I found out. So you're making up stories, aren't you? But I'm not falling for it this time.
What are you saying? Your sister? Please, no. I was not well. I didn't know what I was saying. So many years have passed. You were little then. I thought everyone had forgotten that nonsense.
Shut up! Don't speak. Don't say anything else.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me. I didn't know who I was anymore. Everything had fallen apart. I was afraid of myself. My God, it was terrible. I had always been convinced that I was too good for myself, but then I had become my own enemy. I was the danger. What should I have done? I thought about the puppet theatre in my old room. There I could find something in myself, perhaps.
Oh, no, not this again. Let's do it. She's not about to get to play with this theater. We just did this part.
This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try, though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there.
I guess I am doing this again. Help, something is wrong. What?
Help! Something is wrong. It help. Irene is not well.
Finally get a dad puppet. Figured that was coming. We get a whole movie.
Doctor, hurry. Irene is sick.
He does talk just like that. It's kind of crazy. Don't worry. The pain you feel is
Don't
natural.
worry, Irene. The pain you feel is natural. Push, Irene, push.
Give birth. I bet a lot of people wish they had that give birth option. That was surprisingly challenging, by the way. Aww.
The baby is born.
It's an ugly baby,
I
yeah.
feel sick. I feel myself wasting away. It's going to be okay.
Poor Mummy. She has suffered so much. I have hurt her so much. ever since I was born.
Weren't we twins though?
Get out of my sight! I can stand you no longer!
All right, my bad. I went the wrong way. What?
How dare you! I will make you pay for that!
Popping a balloon?
Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't hit me.
Beat? Oh, wow.
This is just a game. Is it only a game? I believe the White Lady said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories then? Is this actually my life?
What? Can we cuddle, please? Speak. Yes, I like that game.
Yes, I like that game.
Aw, sweet sisterly love. All right, so that's how they claim she got deaf. I forgot. I'm thinking that's Julia, but that's actually Martha. So that's how they claim she got deaf, by getting beat, I guess?
I love you, Mummy. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Julia, play with your sister.
So the guilt just took over, man. See how it works this time.
My darling, Mummy loves you so much.
Oh, wow. You already know what's about to happen. Take the picture. Let's break it. Spill pictures over Martha's head. There you go. Let's just set off this chain of events here. All right, she's got no actions. Irene, what are you doing? Are you crazy?
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
How about that?
I'm angry with you. I will beat manners.
Oh my
into
God, have
you,
you not
stupid
learned?
little girl.
Doom, doom, doom. You already
Come
know
with
what's
me
coming.
now.
Oh, wow. What a lovely childhood memory.
Sorry, Mummy. I'm so sorry. Come with me. I will put you in your place, girl.
What? What?
Sorry, Mummy. I won't do it anymore. I promise. Too late. These false tears won't
Is she
help
about to
you.
try to cook me? Is this like Hansel and Gretel?
Stay still.
So you just tie her to a chair and slap her? Aww. Best friend, best friend. I don't want to do anything to the dog. Take dog.
Now I'll make you want to bark.
Is she about to football punt this dog? What? What?
There's no point screaming, stupid girl.
I can't with this. I can't. This, I can't. I'm done, bro. I'm done. She's stirring the pot. She's stirring the pot. She's stirring the pot, y'all. Now we see where she get it from, man.
Sure. Now I'll show you how insane I am.
And that's what got her in the asylum, huh? Oh, no.
Screaming won't work. Your father is not here like usual.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster that's already in motion, and I just can't get off. I can't rely on anything this girl's saying.
I said eat.
Did any of this even happen?
I was beginning to remember, but I was so scared to remember too much, especially all at once. I didn't have time to guess exactly what happened. It was making me too upset. Pulling out those memories was like trying to pull out a tooth on your own. Almost impossible, and far too painful. The White Lady told me that the church is a safe place and home to its children. Donatilio, my priest, I have to talk to him.
That's why his name
I
wouldn't
have
come
to
on.
call him on the telephone.
Objective updated, bro. This ain't no mission, bro. Last mission of the game, maybe. For now. I'm sure there'll be some more psycho crazy stuff I have to do.
Don Attilio speaking. Who is it?
Help, bro.
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous.
Oh my God.
Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Agree.
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Girl, give it up.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
Hang up, bro. I needed some kind of mental break. Escape. This gotta be the craziest game I've ever played. In my entire life, I've never played anything like this. I don't know if you guys ever played.
Thanks to the heroic assistance of Martha Kay, daughter of General Eric Kay, a mission devised by the partisans to steal weapons from the German army. The same animals were involved in the killing of the general's other daughter, Julia Kay. And in an attempt to murder young Martha herself, the vile traitors were executed on the spot.
Whoa.
Justice has been served for Italy, for Duce II.
Wow. So I just assisted in the efforts. The following chapter contains a scene displaying self-harm. Bro, I told you, I'm losing my mind too. I swear something just touched my foot. You give me a warning now?
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault.
What? That's who you
They were
sympathetic
my
to?
age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father?
Didn't you though?
I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
Yeah, it was not a great decision. But I mean, who would have known? I didn't know.
Once I crossed that threshold, I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
All these puppets, bro. This is a confessional? Yeah, man, she's out of it. I'm sorry, guys, it's over. Anybody else hear that harmonious sound? Can I sprint?
I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me.
Whoa. What?
There was a man dressed in white. A doctor, I presume.
Oh.
He was asking me questions,
Ooh, these
but I didn't
cameras.
understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum.
Yeah.
Some women were talking to themselves. Others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth.
What is all... Come on, man.
Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. There was this one young woman who would pleasure herself all day long. Incessantly, to the point where she would bleed. So they would tie her down to the bed screaming, cursing and talking gibberish for days on end. Once her wounds had healed and she was untied, she would just start again.
I make it wrong.
That woman was me. They started to give me injections.
What?
What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a
You still watching at this point? I don't care. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta Google some stuff here.
A few minutes later.
It's a steroid. It can treat inflammation. Okay.
Fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. I stopped screaming and masturbating. I stopped thinking. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died, but nevertheless I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
I don't know the meaning of all these mannequins. I never been at a loss for words as much as I am now. Curtain call, close the curtains. It's a wrap. Give me one last showstopper plot twist. What?
Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
What? Who is that? I am Martha?
Julia, there's no longer any difference. I am both Martha and Julia, whichever you want. It's us, so it's true. And Mother? Is she alive?
Soundtrack though. She is dead.
Ronnie is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done?
You know what's crazy? Due to the way that they actually hated the opposition, the soldiers, that the fact that she killed her mom with all that other stuff that went down, they just roll that on into, you know, the soldiers killing the mom. They never had to even say anything about Julia killing the mom, whether they got it on tape or not. You know what I mean? Especially back then, they just wrapped up investigations so fast. It's kind of crazy.
Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge.
Now the soldiers wouldn't have done
God,
that.
All that blood. My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers? Did that really happen?
So was she deaf or was she not? Yes, that actually
It
happened.
happened. He was shot right in front of me.
True stills.
Fear, pain, shame. I can't remove it. I cannot relive it either. Unfortunately, I knew that already. What about Nanny?
She's dead?
Poor Nanny. She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our villa due to the bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house.
True story.
Privileges for being rich. Feelings don't count for much, though. My poor Nanny. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
Well, he gone.
Lapo is dead. He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy. Just as I remembered, unfortunately. One last question. The pregnancy?
Martha was pregnant?
Martha was pregnant. Her deformed baby died with her. Maybe she was in pain. That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show.
What?
Ready for everything with open arms. Even ready to kill.
Why is my arms all shattered up like that?
Legs always ready to run.
Getting a pain right here. I don't know if it's a headache or I'm just mentally shutting down.
Lastly,
Oh.
the mind.
Yeah.
To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this.
Who's controlling me? Martha? Oh, wow. Oh. It's the voices in my head. They finally drove me to it. I'm so sorry, guys. You've been warned.
On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself.
What?
The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me.
I don't believe that.
I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn that page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the more devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I am ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
Fortunately, today it is possible to ask for help and receive it. Even if we are alone, even if we are desperate, even if it feels like life doesn't make sense. If it feels like there's nothing left for us, it's only because we can no longer see it. There's always something to live for. Something great could be just around the corner. That's true. If you or someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resources are available at Save in Our World. Clap it up, bro. Clap it up. Clap it up. I think I've expressed my opinions and feelings about this game all throughout. Hey, whoever made this game, come rock with your boy. Very deep. It was deeper than I thought it was going to go. I'm not going to lie. I was very shocked. But man, mental health, man, you got to take care of yourself. Like, I'm getting like an overwhelming sense to just shed a single tear, man, because like I know that's somebody's story. It's real tears. They won't drop. I won't drop them, but somebody's out here alone and struggling, and they feel just like that. They do this like crazy things, and they think it's a dream, and they think it never happened. That could never be me, and it was, and now they're in trouble, and you know they didn't even mean to do it, man. But yeah, man. If you ever need somebody to talk to, Ayo Ronnie's here. I'm here. I know what it feels like to be alone, man. I'm a YouTuber. Spend a lot of time alone, but just know that there's always somebody, and it's never worth it to end it all. You really don't know what could be next. But to the team that put together this game, I thank you. It's a great job. Very deep game. I mean, if I had to give this a gamer score, like take the message out. Atmosphere was good. The story it's crazy, but it all makes sense in the end, man. I saw so many reviews where they were saying it's just such a bad story. It's a bad story. Like first 4 hours, 3 hours, however long it takes you to beat this, you're playing like it's just like a whodunit. and then it just becomes something way unexpected. Like, you know, people are just average minded, man. They just want to know who did it. And then we found out who did it. And they're like, oh, how is that possible? Well, I don't know how it's possible either. It was never really clearly explained. I'm gonna imagine she asked her sister to come to the lake with her, and her sister said yes. If I had to give it a score, 8 out of 10. The controls really held it back for me. Other than that, music was fine, gameplay was fine, story was fine. It is what it is. Hey, finished with a 93%. I could have done better. All right, anyways, give it up one more time. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed. I thank you so much for watching. I thank God for my audience, no matter how big or how small. And if you did enjoy, strike a pose on that like button. Subscribe today to join the AyoFam. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I mean this with all sincerity. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye.